Hello and welcome to Don J Shade. Today, let's talk about boar brushes. Right here, I got three different type of manufactured boar brushes in front of me that I'm going to do a little quick comparison, and then we'll talk about also the benefits of the different kinds, like specifically whether you get bleached or unbleached. Okay. With that, you have in front of me, you have kind of your major brand is probably Omega. These are three different type of Omega brushes right here, okay? All of which appear to be unbleached. You have a Zenith, okay? Of which I believe both these brands are made in Italy, okay? And finally over here, these are from Frank Shaving out of China, okay? And in which I have one bleached and one unbleached, okay? A lot of times when you get a boar brush, you have to break them in. Their tips haven't quite split. Over time, a boar brush, your tips will create split ends, and that's where you create a lot of softness. You can see the split ends on that Zenith really well. Okay, this is a bleached split ends there. You still have some split ends on the unbleached. Okay, but not as many. Okay. And that's what kind of over time will create your softness. It'll also help some of that water come in. The one nice thing about Boar is Boar actually soaks in the most amount of water. So when you're going to lather, it builds a lather pretty quickly. Also, specifically, when I'm using a triple mill soap, a hard soap, okay, I have the best luck of creating a lather using a Boar brush over the synthetic or the Badger brush, okay. Boar, admittedly, my favorite brush is a Badger hair brush. However, Boar comes in second. And then finally, the synthetic for me is my third favorite. Okay. Now, let's talk about the differences between these two and my comparison of them. Okay. I did show the knot on that. This came looking that pretty. I have not even used that very much. It's like already broken in. It was bleached. Okay. So it's really white. Compare that to that. You can see bleached. The nice thing about the Zenith too, okay, is it does have a metal handle on it, okay. Pretty metal handle. Where your Omegas, these are kind of a plastic handle. If you listen to them, it's kind of a little cheaper type of a plastic. Where over here, your resin handles, those are basically like your bowling ball materials. So good solid resin materials and real pretty. Good solid there. I really like the look of that one. A little caramel colored there. So where these, although I think that blue looks cool and everything, right? It's still cheap looking. These do the job. Now the Omegas, these particular three, the knots work really well for them. Okay. Sometimes I find that the length, I tend to sometimes like a shorter length because these will get a little floppy on you. You know, these hold up really well. Still like the Omegas, still use it all the time. But that shorter knot also is one of the advantages. One of the reasons why you're using the Boar knot is to have a stiffer brush. And by keeping those down a little bit shorter, it gives you that stiffness that you're looking for. Okay. The the one thing is price. The Omegas, all these three go for about $10. Okay. Your Frank shaving brushes, they go for about $20 to $25 for a Boar brush. And then finally, your Zenith brushes go for about $35 plus on that. So with that being in mind, sometimes I look at it like that way. If my favorite brush is a Badger brush, I tend to spend my $35 and go buy another Badger brush. Okay. I'm glad I bought the Zenith. It's really nice. This is the Mercedes-Benz of the Boar brushes. Okay. Soft, solid handle, metal handle, works real good. I do like I like the look of these resin handles better than I do just a simple metal. But overall, That's the difference. You got that price. Oh, and then finally, if you're buying from Frank Shaving, okay, I highly recommend you go find yourself a good Badger brush from Frank Shaving. That's where he really shines. But Frank's has frankshaving.com. I'll give some links below. If you use my code in there when you go make an order from him, Don J, in the codes, you'll get 20% off your order. That's, whether it's stuff's on sale, clearance, whatever, you get 20% off your order. So take advantage of that when ordering from Frank's. So you'll get these basically under 20 bucks once you add that 20% discount in there from Frank's. Takes about 2 weeks to get your order from him in China into the United States. Okay. Now let's talk about lost that one. Let's talk about the unbleached versus bleached. Okay. The bleached here, it shows up nicer. Okay. Got a prettier paint job, stuff like that. Okay. You got some tips that are softer right out of the box. You don't have so much break-in time. You probably won't notice that doesn't have the same whiteness unless you're sitting there right next to each other. Okay. But it also has more of the smell taken out of it. I typically myself don't have too much of a problem with the smell. I throw mine right in some dishwashing soap, Dawn or Palmolive or whatever. Soak it overnight, clean it up real good, and then put some regular old hair shampoo in there, get it up good, and then soak it up. So that works good. The one thing is with these, the bleach though, is by treating it like that, they actually compromise the fibers in the long run. So they'll end up being more brittle. They won't, the brush probably won't last as long. Okay. Over time, your unbleached will get soft just like that. You'll develop those same tips. It just takes a little more break in, but it'll also over the long run hold up better. It'll keep more of the backbone long term. Okay. So if you're looking for a good long-term brush and stuff, you'll want to get the unbleached. Otherwise, if you want something that's pretty right straight out of the package, get the bleached. So with that being in mind, when you're going to pick out a brush, over time, what you also notice is that you focus on trying to get the handle. So I talked about the different handles, kind of cheaper plastic, metal, and then the resin. The nice thing about the resins, kind of going to that, is they create some really pretty handles. This is from West Coast Shaving. This is actually a Badger brush, and that's just a pretty handle, kind of a horn, imitation horn. I like this, especially when the light comes through my bathroom window. That little copper color just shines. That's kind of a copper and a blue. It's really pretty, and that's a Badger brush from Frank Shaving. And here's another one. This one's from Yaki. You see that resin handle. So because of that, when you're going to pick out a boar brush, find something you're going to really like to handle too. Because overall, your knots are similar, very similar. Hard most of the time, as long as you're getting a good brand like Frank Shaving, Zenith, or Omega, you're going to get a good knot. You're going to be happy with it. So find a handle that works for you, and then look for a size. This particular, that's a really cool handle. Okay. But that's a 30 millimeter knot, right? See how big that baby is? Okay. You only use about a half a tube of shaving cream every time you use that because it's gigantic. I'm a big guy, actually 6'3". So you see that's a huge brush. Okay. I got great big hands. So yeah, it's really cool. Love it. Looks good. Not as useful as what you'd want with a smaller bristle or smaller diameter brush. That's a 30. I think it was a 24 on that, 24 or a 26. I recommend anywhere between 24 and 28 for my knots. Okay. And think about also if you got a smaller bowl, try to go for more of a 24, 25 millimeter knot. My favorite, because I'm a big guy, big hands, I do like a 28 millimeter. This Yaki, that one right there, was actually a 28 millimeter. And it works pretty good. And that's a synthetic. but look for 24, 26, 28 are usually your standards. 24, 26 are real nice. Also, even just the 20 is, I use that for a travel brush. Your small brushes still work just fine. So with that, find a good handle, something that's pretty for you to use, and then get you something, or like I say, between a 24 and a 28. Good. 26 is great. And then from there, be set. So thank you again for supporting my channel today. If you would, go down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.